So Fort McMurray, there is a fabulous thing called Top 40 Under 40, and I am with one of the fabulous ladies who made that list. For those very few of you at home that don't know her, her name is Paula Ogonoski. Thanks, Paula. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So for people that don't know you at home, you've been in this community for a while. How long have you lived in Fort McMurray?
About 8 years, so a long time in Fort McMurray. That's a veteran McMurrayite.
Definitely is. I know for some people they say about the water. Now, one of the big tricks, though, is when people usually move to Fort McMurray, usually they don't have that long of a goal. When you first moved here, how long did you plan on staying?
You know, I'm not one for setting short-term or long-term goals, so I figured I'd stay as long as it was making me happy. So 8 years, I'm still really happy here.
Now, you've had quite a few different hats.
Yes.
What have some of those been?
Well, when I came here, I started off as a reporter for the Today newspaper. I used to do health, entertainment, and education. So it was a great way to find out a lot about the community. Then I've worked for tourism and volunteered with Buffalo, and then now with the Fort McMurray Public School District.
Nice. Now, people can still catch some of your writings in the Today, correct?
Yeah, I write a column on behalf of the public school district in there, so I still am able to write, and I love that. I don't want to ever lose that.
Now, one of the things that I thought was so cool about you when you were nominated for Top 40 Under 40 is you really volunteer quite a lot in this community.
Yeah, you know, I people have said that, and I appreciate it, and I definitely love getting involved. It's definitely a joy for me, but you know, it's you meet so many people in this community, and they're so engaged and so involved, and just love being here. And you don't always hear those stories, so you know, I'm a part of a very large group of people.
Humble. That's Paula Ogonoski. Humble indeedy. Now, you've got a really good volunteering slogan that you guys have. I know some of your friends were saying it as well. I'm trying to remember it right now. It's like, you don't volunteer, you...
Volun-told.
Volun-told, that's it. So what exactly is Volun-told?
We have a slogan? Do we have a mission statement? Yes, yeah, we always laugh because so many of us in our friend group is heavily involved in all kinds of things. So we love to voluntold each other, but we do it in a very lighthearted way that we love getting involved with each other's organizations or committees that we're already involved in. So, you know, all of my friends, I know on a drop of a dime I can call them up on a rainy day and last minute and say, we need this, we need more people, and there's always people willing to be there. We just have delayed dedication in Fort McMurray. We're dedicated, we're there, we're supportive and encouraging, but it seems like it's always a little bit last minute, but that's okay. It's always there. It does come through.
Now, with Top 40 Under 40, for someone, when you think of Fort McMurray and such as a young, vibrant community, what would you say is one of your hidden gems of this place?
I think people don't know how naturally beautiful this place is. So for me, it's just getting out on the trail systems with my dog and just enjoying a beautiful day. Maybe today wouldn't be exactly the perfect day for it. It's a little rainy, but there's just, I go outside literally my back door and I'm in just this naturally beautiful boreal forest area, and it's just incredible. So I think people talk a lot about what's outside of Fort McMurray and the oil sands and things like that, which, you know, is definitely a big part of Fort McMurray, but it's just a component. It's nothing in comparison to the vast natural beauty of this place, and I think people really forget that.
And I know, like, having so many young people that make up the landscape and so many young people that you've become friends with and you've gotten to know, what do you think it means to have such a young community make up a community?
Well, I think with having a bit of a younger population, I think you get a lot of innovative ideas that come in. And, you know, I say that about a younger population, but I think that's the case with really anybody in Fort McMurray. There's so many opportunities here. So people are always coming up with amazing ideas and new things and innovation, and it's just incredible that way. So, it certainly seems like it's a little bit more depictive of a young generation, but I certainly don't feel like it's only the young generation, you know, of McMurrayites who are doing that. I think certainly you know, some of the veterans who have been here a lot longer, they're coming up with great ideas. They're paving the way for the new generation and being very supportive in that way. So it's a lot of fun being in a younger population, I think.
Well, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Now, for you guys at home, Top 40 Under 40 is going on again this year, so you can definitely fill out a ballot and nominate someone that's just like Paula Ogonoski. Thanks, guys.